capacity is opposite vulnerability. What resources people have to withstand this hazard? What immunity they have to resist, okay? And risk the potential of loss. The potential of loss. Are you going to lose your money, your house, your meal, your children, your life, your economy? This is the risk. So, the disaster is a combination of this hazard plus or multiple vulnerability minus capacity equal risk. Okay, if you understand that 100%, and you apply this in your work, you're going to be the top class disaster manager. If you apply it, okay, this formula. This shows you, and in the next couple of minutes, we're going to, the hazard is a natural or human nature. I explain everything. This is only just to put the right word in. Natural or human-made phenomena. The hazard is phenomenon. It's not disaster. It's a hazard, guys. Hazard. يعني خطر. اللي بيتعلم السواقه يقول له وات ذا هازارد دي خطر مخاطره. Okay? Which may cause damage. Okay? It's not a disaster yet. Vulnerability. To the extent in which an individual, community, service, geographic area, blah, 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 will be affected by the hazard. Here, capacity, the opposite. Okay? Capacity. The resources that you have. For example, you have economic crisis and you have saving, this capacity. You have flood, but you have irrigation system, it's capacity. You have, okay, capacity, okay? The rest, the extent of loss, okay? Losses, life, lost, person, injury, damage, No need to, طبعا, you may say this, H plus B minus T, I always do it this way to simplify things. By the way, this is not a scientific science, this is a means of explaining things, okay? Or, now we're gonna do, I'll explain this. Why? Let me do it this way. Shall we give example? We'll give example. Give me this. I like to use this. I look sophisticated person. Okay? We said H plus V, remember, plus or times, please. Okay? Same. Minus C equal R. Do you remember the example that we had yesterday? What the example that we did yesterday?
Yesterday, the day before.
The day before.
Breathing problem.
Yeah.
Someone with a breathing problem.
You said you were comparing someone who's fit to someone who was.
Yes. Okay. Let's say if I have one person there's a hazard which is cold weather, cold wave, minus 10 degree, and so on. Okay? The weather now is minus 10. And we have a person who is have HIV/AIDS virus, HIV. Okay? And he has a problem with the immune system. And he's poor. So you can imagine he has no house, he has no proper clothing, and maybe some other diseases as well. Okay? This is the person, and we got hazard cold weather in New York. Okay? And I'm sure you can find a lot of those people. Huh? Let's see the hazard here, which is cold weather, terrible weather. Okay? Out of 10, how much the hazard is?
Negative 10.
Negative 10. Okay? 10, which means 10, high, very high. Out of 10, 10. Plus, this guy is HIV and he has no immune system, whatever, and poor, and so on. Vulnerability. Out of 10, how much? 10? 9? Let's say 9. So the hazard is very high. The vulnerability is very high. Right, let's see the capacity, the ability of this person to withstand this cold weather. Is it high or low?
Low.
Very low.
Very low.
Why?
Because he's poor.
The ability to withstand. Because he's poor. Poor. This is very important. Poor. He has no house to live in. Okay? He has no proper clothing. He's not taking any medication or whatever. So his resources is very limited. So the capacity here is what? One? One or two? Maximum. 1 or 2. Okay? Work it out. 10, 19, minus 1 is risk
18.
So the risk here is likely to happen 19 times, 19%, whatever, 19. Okay? This is the risk. Okay? Take a photo of that, please. Take a photo of that with the phone. The risk is 19. Okay. Let's say we're gonna have another person. Okay? Another person. خلينا نشوف. Let's say you. Okay? معلش. Have you had your breakfast today? Good. Your lunch?
Yes.
Are you strong?
Yes.
Do you go to the gym?
Yes.
Do you have clothes? Do you have a house to live in?
Yes.
So you fit.
He has a wife.
Sit down. There will be zero.
Okay.
Listen.
How many children?
We have the same hazard. Is the hazard gonna change? The same hazard. Minus the, how much we give? لا لا, the hazard. 10. Okay. The vulnerability.
0.
He's going to the gym. He's taking vaccination. He has no HIV. I wouldn't know. so, okay, he's had his breakfast this morning. He's fit. He can run and so on. So the vulnerability
Is 1 or 0.
0.
1 or 0.
Yeah.
0.
1 or 0. 1.
1.
Because just in case, no one is perfect. Also, he might be doing something behind our back. Okay? Okay. Look, this is, we talk about vulnerability, sorry. Regarding the capacity, 1 is from Britain. Health services, top. It's okay, better than the third world. Okay, number 2, vaccinated. Number 3, he has clothes. Number 4, he's educated. He knows what's right, what's wrong, and so on. He eats well, and so on and so forth. So the ability, if something wrong happened to him, the ability to withstand, to survive, to high or low?
High.
Very high.
9.
So the capacity, 9.
9.
Work it out. 10 plus 1,
11.
11. Okay? 11 and this 9, huh? 11 minus 9,
2.
let me take this. 11 minus 9,
No.
how can I? يا اخوانا انا عايز اتعلم على الحكايه دي، وريني يا ابني. اهي erase. Okay, 11 minus 9.
You have to switch it back to the pen.
والله؟ فين؟
أول واحد. أول واحد.
شوف الامريكان هيضحكوا علينا الامريكان، يقول لك المبرمجين دول متخلفين. Okay. 2. Listen guys. فاكرين الشاب الثاني؟ The previous guys? The risk was 18. The risk was 18. This is the risk. And here the risk is 2. What the difference? This is the same. The only difference is the vulnerability and the capacity. So, if you want really to have a good programming, you need to target that the vulnerability to be as low as possible and the capacity as high as possible. So all your programming should be enforcing, empowering capacity and reducing vulnerability. So the vulnerability should go
Down.
The vulnerability should go down and the capacity should go up. Yes?
Yeah.
So if you have food distribution program, you need to ask yourself what this food distribution program will do in the vulnerability of the target.